haven't added names yet. Now, before we add names, I want to show you guys this. So what I've done is I've created individual graphs for each person for the number of beans that they've earned. I'm going to pass them out, and it's going to be your job as a class to figure out who has what graph, or try and predict who has what graph, and then we're going to talk about it, and then we'll reveal actually who has what, okay? So I have them right here. Does anyone want to pass them out? It's going to take us talking about it. So going around. Alright, so you guys have to figure out who has who. Remember, there is a graph for JJ in there. JJ is not here, alright? So Alex has one. Mary has one. You guys are convinced those are your beans? So these graphs that you're grabbing, you have to pick the one that is yours. Which one do you think is yours? What's up? He just gave you one?
Oh, no,
right.
I didn't know.
So pick one. So take a look. Show the beans to your classmates. It takes you guys collaborating with one another. So Alex and Mary just traded. Alright, so this one's yours, Kyla? Think about it. There are two that should be pretty straightforward because Kyla and JJ, have you guys been here the whole time that we've been tracking? No, so your graphs are a little bit different, right?
That's Kyla's, that's your given.
Alright. So that's Kyla's and that's JJ's. Let's put JJ's on that stool. Like your shoots Alex, by the way. So put JJ's on that stool. What about you guys? Alright, do you guys think you have the right graphs? No, Erica says she doesn't think she has the right graph. So someone might have Erica's graph. Pretty straightforward for you? Alright. So you think that Rico has Erica's?
I think that's
Do you think that's Rico's? Alright. So this one's Rico's and that one's Erica's. What do you think, Alex? How do you feel? Alright. For the sake of time, I do want to take a look. So everyone look at the graph that they have, alright? I want to go ahead and show this first. I'm going to take this and move this to the side, and you're going to see what colors represent what person, okay? Are you ready to see who earned what in this pie chart? Okay. Keep in mind for JJ and Kyla, they have only been here for 2 weeks, okay? So that's one thing impacting their ability to earn beans. So Alex was this 30.9%, Erica was this 18.6%, Marion was 22.3%, Oscar was 21.5%, and JJ and Kyla's, yours were in there. You just had something there. Yours was the blue one. So Kyla definitely has her graph, right? What I'm going to do is I'm now going to pass out the graphs. If you have graph number 1, raise your hand. Graph number 1, raise your hand. That is Erica's graph. So let's hit Erica, her graph. All right? If you have graph number 2, raise your hand. That is your graph. Good call. All right? If you have graph number 3, raise your hand. You do. If you have graph number 4, raise your hand. Good job. And if you have graph number 5, it's over there, and graph number 6. So looking at the graphs, how many switches did we make? Graph number 6, you have 6, right? Wait. Oh, variance, okay. Looking at the graphs, we were, for everyone, correct except for one of them. That's pretty impressive, guys, okay? Now, I want you to look back at this data, this full class data. And now that we've got the names, I'll remove this box so we can look at the names. What are some trends that we're noticing? What's surprising? What's interesting here? Anybody have any thoughts?
I go.
Go.
How many beans did he collect?
I mean, the first week, he had nearly 40 beans. And he wasn't our bean tracker the first week.
Yeah.
So, what is the trend? Look across the weeks, though. What do we notice about those bars across the week?
It goes down.
It goes down.
Yeah.
Down and then up. But mostly, like, across, it looks kind of like, when you look at it, there's like that downward trend. What do we think might be some of the reasons for that downward trend? Tired? That's all you guys, right? It was only you guys. You guys were just tired, you came to class, you weren't doing as well, right? What about me? What about me? How could I have contributed to this trend?
More work.
More work?
Stressful work. More beans.
Stressful work? I'm gonna pin on stressful. Less beans here. I wanna like full disclosure here. Am I always 100% happy in the best mood I possibly can be?
No.
Am I consistently always the same mood though? I'm asking. No, I'm not, right? I'm human. No, we got time. I have good days and I have bad days, right? Do you think I give out as many beans on good days as I do on bad days?
No.
Do you think good days and bad days I give out the same?
Good days are better.
Good days are better, right? If I'm having a good day, I'm more likely to give out positive rewards, right? And if I'm having a bad day, what am I going to do? Give out less. I may forget. What if we have a really busy day in class? We have a lot to get through. I might give out less, right? So I want you to take a look at another, like we just did this. How does this data make you feel? I have a few questions. Oscar? Makes you feel sad. Why does it make you feel sad?
Nah, it's fine. Like, those makes me feel good.
Makes you feel good. Anybody else have some thoughts? You wish you were earlier. Yeah, I gave out a lot of beans when I first started. I need to be better about it, for sure.
Being tracked.
Wait, I'm still confused. We are talking about the same one. I still cannot repeat.
So maybe let's go down to that next question. Is there anything that was surprising? That's number 3.
Yes.
What's surprising?
Hell,
About Alex having 108 beans that
Let's go back to that. I want to go back to that figure. Alex has, he's the number 1. So this is the way that he's the 108. So these names don't line up. Alex is 108. And then after that we have Marion. So it's Alex, Marion. Then after that we have
Wait, how about
Oscar,
22.3?
and then Erica, and then JJ, and then Kyla.
I'll have
I know I was
22.3,
17.
but I have 64 beats.
Where at?
You see me on the chart?
This is you. Marion, you're 78. So this is the breakdown of beans, right? This is just the percentage of beans that you earned. So
I'll beat you.
I want to go back to that question that Kyla was like, she kind of felt called to, right? That's surprising. You're surprised by Eric.
I'll beat you.
Sorry, Alex. Is there anybody else that felt anything? I'm gonna actually let's do this. I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna show you guys all the questions that I planned to ask. These are the questions that I plan to ask. And if you feel like you want to answer a question, you can. But if you feel like you have your own question too that you want to post in the group, that's another thing you can do. Kyla,
does it make me do anything, of course.
is that it? Kyla?
When what could be the reason for some of them.
All right.
Some of this is because I wasn't here for most of it. It's not my fault.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I was here.
Yeah. Anybody else? There's still time. This is we're starting over now that we're looking at this data. We'll have to when we give out class jobs. We'll have to include it. All right. Anybody else want to take a look at those questions and see if they want to answer one?
What could be the reason for some of these days? Alex cheated.
Alex,
Yes.
you did. Wow, that's a pretty. How does it make you feel, Alex? He just accused you of cheating. Do you feel like that's
He just
fair?
admitted it. He just said problem.
It's just because.
Because I thought it was not even a beat track.
That first week you weren't even the mean tracker, so you didn't cheat the first week.
Like there's 20 weeks on here, so you could have cheated the other 19.
I mean,
No, because I was being tracked.
It went low.
anybody else want to throw out any accusations? That was a pretty tough one. I don't. Not entirely fair, Alex. What's up? What's surprising for you? Oh, it's surprised about that. All right, Mary, say another one.
Alex cheated.
You just said that one.
No, Alex cheated.
Alex cheated.
I
I can tell you, let's look back at this data, that I personally, and I'm going to go back to my teacher role, redirecting negative behavior. This isn't technically negative behavior, but I'm going to correct a misunderstanding here. I do not believe that this data shows me that Alex cheated. Alex was not the bean tracker he was not the bean tracker on week 12, and he was not the bean tracker on week 14. His 2 highest earning weeks. He was not the bean tracker. In fact, the data shows me that when Alex was the bean tracker, he was likely to earn less than other people. Here he was the bean tracker. Here he earned a little bit more, and he was this one for this week. He earned in line with this one, but I have no data to support that Alex was cheating. So I'm going to go ahead and clear Alex's name right there. What's up?
No, I got another accusation. I got another accusation.
What's up?
Mr. Lorette favored that.
Mr. Lorette favored Alex. Okay.
No, I don't.
You know what? I'll submit to that one. Maybe I did. Maybe what could if I let's jump to the conclusion. Mr. Lorette favored Alex. what could be some evidence that would support that? Why would I have favored Alex?
Because he has the most beans.
Because he has, well, I mean, we've come to the conclusion, because he has the most beans, I necessarily favored Alex, but what would be the reason for me favoring Alex?
Because you just like him as a person.
Because I like him as a person?
Yeah, no, that's definitely not it.
Kyle says no.
You Alex.
Let's review again. What are the things that I give out beans for? What do I give out beans for? Raising your hand, participating.
You participate?
Now, I will disclose, I want to be completely transparent here. When I notice someone's having a rough day or having a hard day, and they're disengaged from class, when they do engage with class, I try and reward that with a bean. That's a thing that I do because I want people to feel like happy about being here. I don't want them to be sad. So I will submit that maybe there is a little bit of bean inflation. If you were having a rough day, people that were having rough days might have gotten a little bit more beans than they typically would have. But I do want to throw that one out there. Now I want to come to a question here, because this is kind of the purpose of our class meetings as I understand them. And it's this bottom one over here. I'm going to box it in real quick, just so we can see it. How does what you do in class and every day impact everyone else? All right. So I want you to take a second silently. And I know that we talked about being different from circles, but I do want everyone to answer this or think about it. How do the things that I do in class impact everyone else? Even I'll answer this one. We'll go down the line and everyone will answer. How do they feel what they do in class impacts everyone else? That first one. How does what you do in class impact everyone else? So take 30 more seconds to think about your answer silently. Whatever you feel your impact on class is. It can be good or bad. It's a good clarifying question. About 10 more seconds. Alright, does anybody want to get us started? Mary, go ahead.
I'm like tired, sleeping my thoughts, distracts everybody.
How does it distract everybody? People see you sleeping, they feel like they don't have to work. Oh, really? Okay. I'm sorry, guys. We will pick this up on Monday. If you want to put your crafts inside